trying purposely not to offend someone, because even though they were attached, then their offense would make a bad cause. They just try to act in a way. Do you understand? Is there any situation like that? How do I explain it? I think I'm tired and I'm not.
Simple.
Okay, very simply way. Aloga, can you help me out here?
I'm sorry.
I know my brain is tired.
I was asleep.
Okay, like I'll use the example of the nun. So maybe she has attachment on her monastery, but in order to make a good cause, we try to just act in a courteous way so that she will not be offended. So she will not, it will make her mind actually more calm to ease away versus trying to combat her attachment in a like aggressive way versus like in a gentle way. And people are attached, but if we are like purposefully making our schedule like late, that will make it seems like a little bit aggressive versus being gentle, which is like meeting them in a compromise or respecting way. Okay, it's hard to explain meditation in language too.
So the question is,
When someone else is very like when we have
understand what you.
we have like attachment and like people are attached to schedule, but like or other things. Treating their attachments with gentleness,
Should we do that?
because each person will react in a different way. So some person will react in a strongly with their attachment that's maybe not the most helpful way for them. So we try to act in a way that's helpful for their learning versus make a reaction. If we cause a reaction by them, that may be actually doing more cause, like provoking them. Like we provoke them, like we are kind of like poking a bear and they will growl versus being gentle with the bear is more gentle back.
We are teaching about meditation, that's why we have to teach like this. If we teach about politics, healthcare, business, we must teach about do this, don't do this, this is right, this is wrong. So different teaching, not practicing meditation. That's why it should be different teaching. For the children, we need to teach. You should study very hard. You should go to school regularly like that. You should obey to the teacher. We should teach like this. But if we teach about meditation, we must teach your mind is more important than your body, like that. But both of body and mind are to be used only with detaching mind. This is teaching about meditation. So different level of teaching. But both are to be used only with detaching mind. This is difficult to understand, but we must try to teach about doing only with detaching mind. It will take time, it will be difficult, but we must try to practice and teach about doing only.
I think our group is powerful because we can see from their point of view and we can meet them
From their side, but they are difficult to see from our side because they are not practicing like us. That's why we need to cooperate with them. In this way, they can also understand and practice like us.
Like automatic data transfer from each other.
I feel like sometimes people start off annoyed with us, but then they can feel our sincerity, and then they become warmer and
Yeah. In Zen Center,
mm,
I got that kinds of experience.
mm,
In the beginning, they are very difficult to understand our group.
mhm,
Learning from our activity and our physical and verbal action, they are very difficult to understand our group. Finally, after sharing Tomato by Seattle, we totally understand.
But we didn't have much exchange in the beginning because we just joined immediately the session and we were just trying to do their way, like the frustration and when did you experience that they were not understanding us? There was no chance even for this.
So I mean teaching, it is difficult to aware. They in their view, we are very our activities are very strange. No usual way like
But-
that.
But what activities we were performing? We were trying to like them,
Yeah, there is a way, but for them it is
their
very
way. We were trying to do their way.
sorry.
We were trying to do their way.
Yeah, we are trying to do their way,
Yes.
but in their side it is very difficult for them to understand X. That means our action, our activity.
But in my understanding, I'm not thinking bad view about the others. Uh, I'm not thinking and accepting they feel offending because of our late being late. That's why I used to, because I can detach from bad view, having bad view. Before I started practicing meditation, I have bad view. I may think about something as not reliable, so not possible to get success like that. Because of practicing meditation, I can detach from that kind of bad view. I will, in this way, I can accept everyone as it is. If you said you were ordained as a nun, I can accept it. But some people may not believe. You may not be able to ordain as a nun. If you said, I will donate the house, land, I can accept as it is because I'm not grasping or attaching on something. That's why I can accept as it is. If you are saying to do something bad, I will not accept it because I don't want to I don't want to support you to do bad things. So in this way, I'm stopping the other, the other. Uh, this kind of practice is really strong with me. That's why someone may feel disappointed with uh, our leg, our lateness, but even if they feel bad view, they are easy to detach because I'm skillful in detachment.
Okay.
Yes. They are easy to detach from bad view with us, and then we can work together. This is the way of solving the problem. I don't need to extend forgiveness to us. I just need to detach. And then they are also easy to detach. In this way, okay, we can work together. If we cannot detach, we must, but not sure yet. Detachment is physical and verbal action. I don't mind for something or someone. That's why they are also easy not to mind with our mistake.
It's also cause and effect.
Yes.
So it means we can do like this freely only with you, because we ourselves, we cannot detach fully like you. So if we do so freely without consideration of any time or regulations by others, and just we will come to them, we won't be able to detach fully. Then we have to ask for forgiveness, or not to do like this.
You can keep me in your mind. You can kind of detachment in your mind. In this way, you are easy to use
Like I felt,
this detachment.
like I felt,
We don't need to be together.
yes, like
But
I felt sad though when I was doing for protesters. Then later I told you that I was in the beginning confused a bit and scared, how can I do? But then I felt that it's not me doing, I'm doing for Sayadaw, this is what he needs. And I was like,
Your action comes from the attachment to self.
so I was keeping him in the mind. I was really keeping him in the mind. I decided, okay, this is what he needs. And, so like this.
Yeah, no, that's a low line.
I was doing kind of not my action, not my doing.
detachment is right. Attachment is wrong. That's why detachment is Dhamma. So whenever I detach from whatever good or bad action, I understand I'm doing for Dhamma. I'm doing for Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Because of my practice, my own practice, I came to understand like this. So if you are practicing like this, you will understand the same,
But
like me.
I told you also last time that I was not doing for Buddha Dhamma Sangha. I was really feeling that I was doing for you
Yes.
and relying on you.
It is in the beginning. It will be like that because you know me. You don't know Buddha yet. But I know Buddha, that's why if you know me, you are more near to know Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha.
So exactly, now when I was discussing that, I cannot accept that you are making jokes like this because people misinterpret here. It is because it regards to teaching Dhamma. When it comes in regard only to me, what people would think about me, I can deal with this. But it is because of teaching that if you want that I teach and people from even our Tabarwa team would be judging me on that because of misinterpreting your words, because of being unable to understand correctly what you mean and what you say, and grasping. And then how can I teach if even Tabarwa people don't have respect to teaching and what I may teach and what I may convey? So in this way, I can understand that I have attachment to teaching. Because I want, if I produce already some teaching, I really want to help you by doing the same, and then I need to be confident in this. So I wouldn't be protecting myself. And now when we are discussing like this, it is much easier. I feel that it is with me, that I feel some kind of aggression, some kind of rejection. But like this, now I don't feel the same.
Because we are more than your forbidden. Like
She's new.
Yeah.
longer than us.
Yes, but also some remarks that she was making, some comments, I tell also like she was, why did you at all ordain? Why do you follow his advice? Why don't you go and live where you want? Why you don't know where you, like, things. I tried to explain to her, but I didn't meet the understanding. And now I understand, yes, I have attachment to teaching Dhamma, but not because I want to teach, but because if already I teach.
Teaching Dhamma is right. Teaching Dhamma with attachment
Yes,
is wrong.
for sure. This is why I don't want to be teaching with attachment, and easy don't have misunderstanding about me teaching, because true, it is not easy. Pharaoh tells me teach, but I come and I will teach you now. Are you happy that I will come and teach you? You will not
But
be happy.
it depends on the person. If someone want to learn from you, you should teach.
Exactly. To learn from me. Nobody wants to learn
You
from me because everybody
should be
believes they
patient.
know by themselves.
You should be patient.
I am patient.
Later, in the future, there are a lot of people.
I don't
That's
care.
you.
I don't care. I'm not
You
doing,
are saying what you attach. You are saying what you understand. So detachment is knowing about present attachment. The more we know about present attachment, there will be less and less attachment. So knowing about attachment is essential to detach. So you need to practice more, not only by practicing, but also by teaching, sharing like this.
but I do a lot already that people complain that I share too much. Exactly, she complains that I share too much. Cindy complains that I share too much. This is the problem.
But on the other hand, this is also the very good experience for you.
For me, this is natural. If I'm interested to understand, I will ask. If I'm not interested, I will not ask. If I know that it can be helpful for practice, I will ask.
Now,
If I know that it is just blah, 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 I will not ask.
now you are trying to find a solution. That's based on your experience about what you have got you.
But one of the reason to teach is you must teach for those who attach on learning or listening. For the real practitioner, they may say you are over teaching. But for the people who are not much practicing meditation, they want to know by teaching. For those kind of people, you are needed to teach. You can teach a lot. They can listen a lot. That's why.
So you shouldn't be telling me that I should go and teach everyone in Tabarwa. They don't want to listen to me.
No. You should not grasp like that. Most of the they may not. Most of the people are not open. They may not speak you openly, for sure. They may not tell like this, but they want to, especially the Vietnamese. They want to learn from anyone. Yes, they have strong attachment, not because of you, because of their attachment. They attach to learn Dhamma. Because of their attachment, they will learn from anyone,
This is not my
right or wrong.
experience. During Vasa, exactly, I was rejected by Vietnamese. I was always giving them the priority to ask questions or waiting to let them have their experience. Always like waiting and asking them, let me know if there is availability, I will ask. I was not even trying to ask before, but somehow anyway, like they Cindy, and then some others. Even Min.m told me this time, oh, it is so interesting to listen to you and what you are explaining. Now I understand myself more clearly. But what I heard before about you, it was that you speak so much. But now I understand myself that what you are saying is so useful.
So you have to not care what others think.
So this is contradictory. So this is why I say it's not easy for me.
Yeah,
It's not easy for me.
But
I don't have direct intention and grasping and wanting.
most of the people are not speaker, just listener. So I myself is not a speaker. I attach more on action, not much on speaking. But I'm also a good listener. Instead of rather than I attach more on listening rather than speaking. Whenever I speak or teach, I'm faced with difficulties. If not, if someone is speaking, I'm okay, because if someone is speaking on behalf of me, I'm more yes, more comfortable. So for there are many people like me, they are difficult to speak. Or if that's why if you can on behalf of them, they are happy for you. So you to teach. You don't understand like this. That's why I understand very well. I myself have difficulties to speak, but as a meditation teacher, I must speak, but to do more, to speak less. That's why I'm really grateful for the people like you. You are skillful in speaking. That's why. So
Katrina is always from you.
yes. That's why we can work together.
But you see, everybody's laughing and you keep laughing, and it's no more fun for me.
If there are two speaker, if there are two people like you, it is you. You two will not be in harmony.
Too, if people are saying like, I tell you, I've been telling you about that daily. I've been listening to daily. admiring them. And I listen, I love to listen to people because this is the way to learn also. And once I learned a very important lesson. Like when I was in the university, I was taking a leadership course, and we were discussing something, and then somebody made a remark. They told me, you are listening to the other just out of politeness, but inside you are not listening. You are prepared with what you want to say back. So you are not really listening. And it was so painful. Only like this I can improve. Only like this I can really learn how to do better. And from that moment I started paying attention to be really listening and not staying inside with the moment when I can give back my answer. And then I started noticing that we all do like this actually. We don't know to listen. We are just waiting for the moment to speak back. But from that time I learned really to listen. And I also learned to listen to criticism from others because it is very painful, but it is very useful. Like this we can learn. So it was, maybe I was 19 years old. Leadership course, I learned this. And from that time I started learning and listening.
That's great.
I'm like this because I was formed.
That's why you can teach about listening also to the other. Most of the people are not skillful in listening.
Yes, because naturally we don't know this. Many things actually, even I feel strange. I used to feel strange in the play society. Now ordained, I felt very good, very easy. Now I start feeling difficult because sometimes I hear exactly when you explain about the impermanent nature and the permanent nature, and if people start laughing, it's not funny. It is something to understand. It is something to practice. It is something to change in our habit of view. And people are just laughing, and now I start feeling strange myself also in our community. I start feeling myself different even here. Although from the first time I'm feeling just, oh, I'm at my right place because here we all understand the same. But no more. I start losing feeling that we all understand the same. And all these laughters, this is nice. I also love to laugh. But I start feeling strange here also. I start feeling alone. But I understand we are alone because know someone outside and know someone inside. So this is good to feel alone. This is just more and more to practice self. But not easy.
When we are free act alone, then we are staying in self.
You attach on difficulty, that's why you are facing with difficulty. But the more you continue doing good deeds like this, the more you will be facing with difficulties. Knowing difficulties is the cause of detachment from difficulties. In order to detach from difficulties, we need to face with all kinds of difficulties more and more. In this way, we will be detaching from difficulties naturally, and then it will be easy. Facing difficulties continuously is the cause of detaching from difficulties, and then it will be easy. For sure.
I was not ready for this. This wouldn't be happening like this. But because everything else is these difficulties happen.
Why do you think you are not ready for it?
I
Because
say I am ready. I
Yeah.
need to be ready. Yes,
but
and
I feel that you are ready for it.
yes, it's ready. And this is why I'm saying, because I've overcome other difficulties, regular difficulties. Now more serious difficulties will be coming, because
It's like
the
a higher level.
practice, yes, because the practice can permit to take other difficulties. I'm just saying that it's difficult. This is why sometimes I need support also, because I'm still living in the world of self. No matter that I practice and I know nobody can now convince me in self. I know no self, I know, but still I'm living in self because impermanent. So I'm living in self. This is why also I can be weak, and also I need support and understanding. And where else can I get support if not from now? This is my family now. I left. I don't have anyone and anything. So of course I want, myself wants understanding, myself wants to feel supported and accepted. And by some, not only that Sayadaw supports me to teach, but also others, that they would respect this quality, not me, this quality for everyone. Because if we all want to continue creating Tabarwa, we need resources, we need people, we need capacities, skillfulness, we need all that.
And Katrina, in my understanding, you teach acts not only by speaking, but also you are ashamed to detach from our own attachment.
This depends on the students. Whatever everybody can learn, we can always learn from.
So that means I wanna try to explain it. You no need to be lonely. You are action, not only you are speaking and sharing, but also your action is also affected to someone to learn for their own attachment.
Earlier we were talking about how wondering, like so many centers and who will run the one in Houston or will it succeed? And I realized, like with Aloga sharing, that we're still thinking about ourselves or like Tabawa even as a self, but it depends on the other's need. It's not really about us. It depends on the need of the people. Yeah.
This is why I said that this is not a fixed result. This is moment by moment. Tabarwa is the process, not the result.
And I even then see like the mind not as me, but as the mind that was formed by the condition of the situation of the time, of this time of, and kind of came to me.
I have wonder, like Sayadaw says to like Sayadaw's answer to Salesiana about the way he delivered the teaching to the devotee, like it may be different from the normal way, like it's like very practical way of deliver his teaching, of delivering his teaching. So so maybe Sayadaw is using the same for us.
This is also theory and practice. Yeah? Feel. Think, feel. I feel so. I'm experienced so.
And what do you think of this way of teaching?
The don't think about it, you just follow it. If you're in the present moment, this is what happens. You are under the conditions of every moment. I think, if I think, then I think like something about goodwill or something, things like that. I might be trying something that I don't understand easily, then I start thinking. But in general, just living.